Hello everyone, I'm Zhou Xuan from East China Normal University. My job involves the study of data management technologies. We know that data is now a particularly important resource. We can use it anytime, anywhere. It is used in various industries. Data is stored on computers. When we study the basics of computers, data is an essential element. We call this course Data Management and Analysis. Our goal is help everyone understand the concept of data in computers. How is data managed? How can we use it? How does it influence our lives and production? Data is often said to be a new energy source. Many technologists have compared data to petroleum. But does data really play such a role, and does it possess such high value? Let's review the development history of the IT industry. Today, everybody has a cell phone. Everyone knows how to use a computer to access the internet, do online shopping, and all kinds of other useful things. Behind these computer systems, a large amount of support data is used. Our current IT infrastructures are well developed. In every corner of modern life, in our homes, in our offices, and at each stage of production, we can see computers everywhere. Computers record our actions, our production processes, and our communications. This leads to the generation of a large amount of data, and useful information is hidden within this data. Sometimes it contains information that can't be measured by human beings. We use this useful information hidden in the data to explore all aspects of our lives, including production. Through the understanding of these aspects, we can improve our production processes, leading to more efficient and faster production, which consumes less resources. This figure is used to describe data-driven production methods. The part on the left illustrates traditional production. With the traditional production methods, we understand the needs of users. Based on user requirements, we develop useful products, which are then delivered to users. When we survey these requirements, it is hard to be perfect. Consequently, it is likely that the finished product will include some undesired elements or functions. Continuous updates and improvements are required. This process can be very slow. However, if we have the proper data, this process can be significantly different. When we give products to users, we can also collect data from them to understand the process of using the product. In this way, the figure on the right is formed. Such a production mode is known as data-driven production. By collecting user data, we can understand how users use this product. When using the product, what kind of problems will be encountered? Is the design of the product suitable for all kinds of users? By collecting a large amount of data, we can constantly improve our products. This process of accelerating product iteration is actually part of the data-driven production mode. As long as there is data, we can use this production mode to improve the efficiency of our production. This type of production has been widely used across various industries. Let's take production placements as an example. When we go to a supermarket, what we see on the shelves is full range of products. Some are placed on the lower shelves. Others are placed on the top shelves. But why are they placed in this way? In reality, product placement must adhere to specific requirements. Items are placed according to the purchase habits of users. But how do we know about these purchase habits? By collecting data, of course. We install various sensors in supermarkets, obtain information relating to spending trends and items purchased. and this allows us to create a clear picture of shopping habits. For example, how different types of users find and buy products. With such information, we can place products more appropriately. This makes it easier for users to find what they want in supermarkets, leading to a more streamlined and satisfying shopping experience. Actually, many large supermarkets use data to optimize their operations. This is a very common and simple example. Data is also widely used in other industries. For example, in our mechanical production process, there are many phases in a pipeline. Problems can sometimes occur in each phase, and the efficiency of each phase is different, which can impact the production efficiency of the entire pipeline. If we have a good data collection device, we can track problems in real time and understand which phases of the production process may be impacted by potential problems and which phases may hinder the production efficiency. Then we can improve our production process. In this scenario, the data-driven production mode can also be used. Another example is the education industry. We found that many teaching materials and learning techniques are electronic in nature. We use a large number of electronic products. This creates a unique opportunity. These electronic products can be used to collect data regarding to the learning behavior of students. Once a large amount of data has been collected, we can get to know different students. What form does their study take? What are their specialties? When they are studying different subjects, what kind of help do they need? It is good for us to customize the learning path for every student. To achieve such personalized teaching, significant amounts of specialized data is required. If there is no data, it is difficult for us to build a clear picture of each student, provide learning resources most suitable for them, or provide learning help. However, with the data, we can target students by their respective characteristics to improve their learning effectiveness. We can see that data is very useful in many industries. That's why China attaches great importance to data as a new resource, makes every effort to protect data, and allows different industries to use data properly and efficiently. Recently, China has positioned data as a new factor of production and proposed data protection laws. The goal is to make a better use of data resources in a more appropriate and efficient manner. Data is classified into different types. Usually, it is divided in two types. The first type is called state data, and the second type is called historical data. What is state data? What is historical data? The state data records the current state. Here are some examples. A bank account is state data. It records how much money we have in this bank and what is used for now, whether it is in a current account or is used to buy financial products. All this information relates to the current state. It is a type of state data. Another example is online games. We often play a role when we play online games. These roles have various attributes, such as armor value, defense power, supplies, and distance. These are also types of state data. The volume of state data is not large, but it is very important. Throughout our society, it plays a very important role. Before computers, this type of state data was recorded on paper. When we use the state data, for example, if we deducted a sum of money from the bank account and took it out, we needed to record the changes on paper. This process is very inefficient. However, now that computers are readily available, State data can be saved on disk. In this way, various services can be automated. When we go to the bank to withdraw or transfer money, there's no need to find a bookkeeper to update our accounts. We use a computer to send certain instructions to complete the entire transfer process. As a result, state data is now usually stored on some type of computer. Its purpose is to achieve automation of our business processes. IT systems are widely applied in many scenarios to automatically manage state data. In addition to state data, the other type of data is historical data. Historical data records events that have already occurred. For example, Zhang San bought products on an e-commerce platform. What products did Zhang San buy? How did Zhang San buy them? What's Zhang San's shopping record? These are examples of historical data. Another example is the following. Li Si holds a cell phone and walks around the supermarket. This cell phone records Li Si's movement. This is also a type of historical data. Generally, we do not change historical data in the same way as state data, which can change at any time. Once historical data is generated, it is fixed and will never change. Consequently, increasing amount of historical data will be generated. Our current IT systems generated a large amount of historical data. But if historical data does not save the state, how can it be useful? Actually, we found that historical data contains a lot of useful information. By learning from history and exploring history, we can draw a variety of experiences and obtain all kinds of rules. These experiences and rules enable us to continuously improve the efficiency of our production and the efficiency of our work. Some of the products we use leverage AI to learn historical data, enabling them to imitate people and achieve certain human capabilities. For example, our facial recognition system learns how people recognize faces and draw conclusions. By continuously learning such a large amount of data, it implements an accurate model and achieves good facial recognition. This means that current AI is based on historical data. As such, historical data is a valuable resource. Both date and historical data represents data in computers and need to be properly stored and managed. When we want to use specific data, we can quickly find it and use the computer to process it. So, what system do we use to manage, save, and process data? This is what we want to introduce to you. The data management system. The data management system is used to manage data, including the state data, used to describe the current state, and the historical data, used to describe events that have already happened. The data management system ensures data integrity and security. It provides various functions that enable us to access the data we want. We can use this system to analyze and process the data, so that we can obtain the information we want. It also provides us with various interfaces, so that we can easily update the data to automate business processes. In the next part, I'll explain how the data management system works in more detail.